Good, man. How are you?
Great.
Good.
So, aside from all the other things you're doing with Aerosmith, you have a line of coffee. Tell me a little about that.
I do. It's called Rockin' and Roastin'. We are sponsoring part of the awards today here, and I'm presenting the best new drummer. And we have Guatemalan, Sumatra, Ethiopian, and espresso. And it's basically gourmet coffee at a really reasonable price. I'm not gouging people. I don't need to. I have a great platform being in the same band for 50 years, but the quality of my coffee is on par with the quality of the music that we play.
How did you stumble upon this idea of introducing your own line of
It's
coffee?
actually my wife's idea because I was always complaining about how I couldn't find any coffee no matter where we went. So she said, why don't you start a coffee company and fix the problem? I said, yeah, right, that's just what I need. Make the long story short, here I am 5 years later, goosing my coffee company.
And how many cups of coffee do you have before you play?
Before I play? 2 or 3.
It's a lot different than the old days, right?
I mix the Sumatra, which is the strongest of the 3, with espresso. I like it strong.
And so what's happening with Aerosmith these days?
Right now, we're taking some time off. There's nothing. There's a lot of things in the wind, but nothing concrete.
And I mean, you're not really a heavy metal band, but of course you've influenced a lot of heavy metal bands. What do you attribute its longevity to?
Our longevity?
Yeah. Well, your longevity, heavy metal's longevity?
Passion. And I'm really glad to know that now we have our own awards instead of waiting for somebody to catch on to like what the music is all about and get lost in what they do on the Grammys, the AMAs, the VMAs. We're tired of that. So thank God Loudwire said, well, you know, why don't we just have our own award show? And it recognizes what music is really all about, which I'm going to speak about before I do the award.
Oh, nice.
Okay, because it's time. You know, it's time for people to know and recognize the fact that rock music is played by real musicians playing real instruments on real stages, and it's just gotten lost in the shuffle, and it's not right. So I'm going to write it.
Well, have a great night. Thanks for talking to us. All right, buddy.